Here we are, everybody. The fight that you've been waiting for all of this time. Joe Biden. In this other corner here, we've got Joe Biden. And in the other corner, we're about to have the currently elected, some people say it was on a technicality because he never won the popular vote, Donald J. Trump. So right now, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, setting up. We're getting ready to go. We're setting up all the essentials. Everything is getting ready. We're about to get fired up. So we're moments away. We're 3 minutes away. We're moments away. So just to let you know, okay, so as you know, we've got the trusty shot glass right here. That's the shot glass. So here are the rules. When Trump tells a lie, an obvious lie, I'm going to drink one of these full shots. This is, I forget how many milliliters this is, but when Trump tells an obvious lie, then I have to drink one of these of pure rum. Pure rum. No chasers, no cuts, no fillers. Now, when he tells a pure lie, I have to drink that. However, if he gets his mic cut off, what I have is a special edition Seco right here. This is strawberry and raspberry Rosini right here. If Trump gets his mic cut off, well, I'm going to have to take a nice shot of this. So as you can see, this is strawberry and raspberry Rosini. I got this from Trader Joe's. I think this was $6. And also what I have right here for the standard bullshit that he's going to spew, like every time he runs into his standard nonsense where he just starts talking shit. Well, I've got this coconut Rita right there. So the coconut Rita is for the standard bullshit. So when he starts spewing the nonsense and lies, this is just in case he gets his mic cut off. Now, I don't know who's going to end up getting their mic cut off first. So that's kind of interesting to find out because I don't know who's going to get their mic cut off. But sooner or later, somebody's going to get their mic cut off. And if Trump gets his mic cut off, well, I'm going to have to knock back some strawberry Rosini. So I've got the strawberry Rosini, I've got the Malibu coconut rum, and I've got the coconut Rita. I love these. These are fantastic. These are those Bud Light Mango Ritas. This is the best product that Budweiser ever made. These are fabulous. They come in all types of colors and flavors, just like Thanos' Infinity Stones. I love them. So, we're getting it all ready. All ready. We're getting fired up. Getting all fired up right here. So, let's read some of these comments while we're waiting for these two contenders to get ready. Let's get ready. Let's see. So glad you're streaming. Yep. Yo, I'm drunk already. Okay. Well, you shouldn't have started early. You should have saved it. Let's get ready to rumble. I'll wait until the two contenders come out and then I'll say it. Somebody, Louis Harryville Jr. said Mr. Racist and Mr. Confused. What the hell are you talking? Oh, okay. This message is held for review. We bouts to get fucked up. Okay, absolutely. Shit, you will need a bigger bottle. I guess none of my moderators got here yet. No big deal. I'll wait. They'll be here soon. You're going to need a bigger bottle. Oh, no, trust me. I got extra. I got more alcohol. Oh, good. Michael Corleone, Holloway in. Okay, so once again, now that the moderator's in here, so let's understand. If Trump tells a spew of lies, I'm going to end up taking the shot of coconut Rita. But if he gets his mic cut off, we're going to the strawberry Rosini, strawberry raspberry Rosini. So just a couple of ground rules for you people who are in the audience. I'm not interested in spam. I'm pretty sure the moderators will appreciate it if you do not spam. And tonight we're not tolerating any Trump 2020 tags. So if you type Trump 2020, you're automatically getting 300 seconds in timeout. I don't want to hear that shit. I've already made it very clear that this is a Biden for. I'm voting Biden. I'm voting Biden, and what's going to happen is after he's in office for a short while, Kamala Harris is going to remove him using the 25th Amendment, and then Kamala Harris is going to be the new president. So basically, I'm voting for Harris 2020. So if I see any of that Trump 2020 shit, it's an automatic timeout for 300 seconds. Just so you know. Just so you know. Okay? So I'm letting you know up front so that this way there's no misunderstanding. Because if you fuck up and you put Trump 2020, you're not going to be heard from for like 5 minutes straight. Okay? Just let up. See, we got somebody who wants to test the limits right now. Look at this. Somebody wants to test the limits. Let's see. Who was that? 392 pun? Yeah, well, guess what, asshole? You're out for 300 seconds. Good job, idiot. Oh, DJ 2020. Oh, okay. Oh, you want to play games? Oh, okay, cool. Let's see. And I'm not even drunk yet. Put user in timeout. That's what you get. I told you. I'm not doing. If you want to, like, I don't like spam. But if you put Trump 2020, you're going 300 seconds time. Oh, okay. Trump 2020 in the grave. Okay, I can deal with that. And then he says, psych 2020. Oh, okay, good. So you're out for 300 seconds, stupid. That's what you get. You see? Now you understand. We're not playing no games. I'm telling you, if you do that Trump 2020 bullshit that you'll be spamming on Facebook and Instagram, automatic timeout, 300 seconds. No, I don't want to even see that nonsense. I'm voting his ass out. That's right. I don't even want to see that nonsense. Don't even want to see it. You've endangered my democracy with your string of bankruptcies long enough. Not playing no games. Trump for prison. That's what I'm talking about. Trump for prison. Well, New York City just started suing him because he said that he was going to withhold funds because he was talking about the Democrat-run cities. I don't think he can do that because I think only Congress can control funds. So the New York and California is suing his ass. So, oh well. But anyway, let's see. Message deleted. Trump 2020 more like racist 2020. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. That guy's a jerk. Yep. But anyway. Oh, hey, Good Social. I see you're here. We got Holloway in here. We working in here. Yeah, you got to be working in here tonight, boys. If you moderated, you got to be working tonight. What is this? Trump 2020 x Biden 2020. I don't understand that. But I'm telling you, you're getting close to you're gonna mess yourself up. I'm telling you, just make it so you don't even type that shit. Just don't type Trump's name. It'll make it easier for you. Oh, here we go. This is the moderator. Everybody was getting on her. They said, oh, she's not gonna be fair. She's not gonna be partial. I'm waiting for her to cut Trump mic off. I'm gonna get my strawberry rosini ready. Let's get ready to rumble! This is so messed up. They got to bring both people on stage at the same time just to make sure nobody's booing. This is ridiculous. America is going straight down the tubes. Okay, what's the first topic tonight? First topic.
Good evening to both of you.
First topic. Let's go. First topic.
At the beginning of each section, each candidate will have 2 minutes uninterrupted.
I think y'all can hear clearly. First topic. Let's go. First topic. Let's go.
Their microphone only when it is their turn to answer.
The microphone is only activated when it's their turn. So he's already getting upset because he already knows he wants to talk over you and shit. Not tonight, buddy. Not tonight. You ain't talking over nobody tonight. We don't care if you're in the most powerful seat of the office of the world. You're not talking over nobody tonight.
And so with that, if you're ready, let's start.
Not tonight.
To fight against the coronavirus.
It's a whole new game plan, buddy. Automatic mic mute, biatch.
A dangerous new phase. More than 40,000 Americans are in the hospital tonight with
COVID-19. Let's go. First topic.
Tennessee. And since the two of you last shared the stage, 16,000 Americans have died from COVID. So please be specific. How would you lead the country during this next stage of the coronavirus crisis? 2 minutes uninterrupted.
So, as you know, 2.2 million people modeled out were expected to die. We closed up the greatest economy in the world in order to fight this horrible disease that came from China. It's a worldwide pandemic. It's all over the world. You see the spikes in Europe and many other places right now. If you notice, the mortality rate is down 85%. The excess mortality rate is way down and much lower than almost any other country. And we're
no, it's not. You're lying already. America has the most deaths of any country. What are you talking about? You're lying. Oh my God, this guy's lying already. Okay, Looks like we got to open up the coconut reader because this guy's already lying. America has the worst death rate of any other freaking country in the world. This guy's already lying. Oh my God. Okay, well, here we go.
And it's going to be delivered. We have Operation.
Here we go.
Vaccine,
Getting started.
The military is going to distribute the vaccine. I can tell you from personal experience.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not as strong as the rum, but it's pretty damn good. I like these coconut readers. I like them.
I had something that they gave me, a therapeutic, I guess they would call it. Some people could say it was.
This guy's still talking.
But I was in for a short period of time, and I got better very fast.
A short period of time, dude. You were in for a day, and then you came out. They didn't say what Melania's condition was. Melania supposedly had it. Barron supposedly had it. Then we find out Barron Trump is damn near 7 feet tall, like he's some kind of animal or something, like he's a Hulk, like he's like some kind of mutant. I don't know what's wrong with that kid. That kid is quiet and autistic, and he's growing like a tree. Barron Trump's damn near 7'5", man. That kid's taller than me. What they feeding that kid?
And in particular, ventilators. We're now making ventilators all over the world, thousands and thousands of ventilators all over the world. It will go away, and as I say, we're rounding the turn. We're rounding the corner.
No, we're not.
Okay, former Vice President Biden, to you, how would you lead the country out of this crisis? You have 2 minutes uninterrupted.
200.
Don't you just love it how it's uninterrupted? I love that. You can't interrupt me, buddy. Keep your mouth shut.
Anyone who's responsible for not taking control, in fact, not saying I take no responsibility initially. Anyone who's responsible for that many deaths should not remain as president of the United States of America. We're in a situation where there are 1,000 deaths a day now, 1,000 deaths a day. And there are over 70,000 new cases per day. Compared to what's going on in Europe, as the New England Medical Journal said, they're starting from a very low rate. We're starting from a very high rate. The expectation is we'll have another 200,000 Americans dead between now and the end of the year. If we just wore these masks, the president's own advisors have told him, we could save 100,000 lives. And we're in a circumstance where the president thus far still has no plan, no comprehensive plan. What I would do is make sure we have everyone encouraged to wear a mask all the time. I would make sure we move in the direction.
What's the matter, Trump? You want to interrupt him, but you can't, huh? Keep your mouth shut.
Set up national standards as to how to open up schools and open up.
Trump's about to explode over there.
And give them the wherewithal.
He's turning red like a hot dog. He's about to blow. He knows he can't take this nonsense. He wants to talk over you. He can't talk over you now. 2 minutes uninterrupted, buddy. Keep your mouth shut. That's right. Keep your mouth shut. Yeah. Waving your head, blah, blah, blah. Keep your mouth shut.
President Trump, I'd like
uninterrupted.
To with you in your comments. You talked about taking a therapeutic. I assume you're referencing Regeneron. You also said about
yeah, Blinks. It's better if you don't kid about it because the moderators are serious.
Guarantee.
So it's better just don't even joke.
It will be by the end of the year, but I think it has a good chance. There are two companies. I think within a matter of weeks.
I'm from all over New York. I may have a Staten Island accent, but I also have a Long Island accent. So I'm pure New York over here.
Very well, and we have numerous others. Then we also have others that we're working on very closely with other countries, in particular Europe.
Let me follow up with you because this is new information. You have said a vaccine is coming soon within weeks now.
Man, this is boring. They should let them interrupt each other. Right now, this is kind of boring. I want to see them fight.
Wearing masks and distancing into 2022. Is your timeline realistic?
No, I think my timeline is going to be more accurate. I don't know that they're counting on the military the way I do, but we have our generals lined up, one in particular, that's the head of logistics. And this is a very easy distribution for him. He's ready to go as soon as we have the vaccine. And we expect to have 100 million vials. As soon as we have the vaccine, he's ready to go.
What's up, 392 pun?
Your reaction, and just 40% of Americans say they would definitely agree to take a coronavirus vaccine if it was approved by the government. What steps would you take to give Americans confidence in a vaccine if it were approved?
Make sure it's totally transparent. Have the scientists of the world see it, know it, look at it, go through all the processes. And by the way, this is the same fellow who told you this is going to end by Easter last time. This is the same fellow who told you.
That's right. He said it's going to end by Easter. That's right.
We're about to go into a dark winter,
A dark winter. You know, it's dark out there. Look outside. It's dark. We're going through a dark winter. Dark winter.
Before the middle of next year.
And we got people still dying.
We're going to have a dark winter at all.
We're having a dark winter right now.
Learned and studied and
It's dark.
understood the disease, which we didn't.
Oh, guess what? You want 392. You want to get banned? Watch. You want to get fucking 300 seconds out, buddy? Huh?
Was in January. Months later, he was saying,
I'll give you 5 minutes to go think about what you did.
Oh, I should have.
I'm telling you, stop playing games, man.
But he didn't move quicker. He was months behind me, many months behind me. And frankly, he ran the H1N1 swine flu, and it was a total disaster, far less lethal, but it was a total disaster. Had that had this kind of
392 pun got timed out. You see? Why do people play games? I already done told you. If you're new in here right now, we're not tolerating none of that Trump 2020 bullshit that you'll be doing on Facebook and Instagram. If you type that shit, you're getting 300 seconds of timeout and your message gets deleted. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. You're going to the booty house for 300 seconds. Don't do it to yourself. When you want to type something, think twice before you type that shit.
But he was way behind us.
Vice President Biden, your response.
Our response is he is xenophobic, but not because he shut down access from China. And he did it late after 40 countries had already done that. In addition,
Good man, Holloway. Holloway sent the super chat, did a 7-hour drive from Texas, listening to the 7-hour debate. You made it a bearable drive. Thank you. I always do my best for my fans. You the man, bro.
The president of China is being transparent. We owe a debt of gratitude. We have to thank him. And then what happened was we started talking about using the Defense Act to make sure we go out and get whatever is needed out there to protect people. And again, I go back to this. He had nothing. He did virtually nothing. And then he gets out of the hospital and he talks about don't worry. It's all going to be over soon. Come on. There's not another serious scientist in the world who thinks it's going to be over soon.
President Trump, your reaction?
Say over soon. I say we're learning to live with it. We have no choice. We can't lock ourselves up in a basement like Joe does. He has the ability to lock himself up. I don't know. He's obviously made a lot of money someplace, but he has this thing about living in a basement. People can't do that. By the way, I, as the president, couldn't do that. I'd love to put myself in the basement or in a beautiful room in the White House and go away for a year and a half until it disappears. I can't do that. And Kirsten, every meeting I had, and I'd meet a lot of families, including Gold Star families and military families. Every meeting I had, and I had to meet them. I had to. It would be horrible to have canceled everything. I said, this is dangerous. And you catch it. And, I caught it.
Well, I think right now he's not into the interruption phase, so therefore his mic is on and he's allowed to talk.
99.
But he's going to control his damn self tonight. When you see me talking, you're not talking. Keep your mouth shut. Uninterrupted. Uninterrupted.
Or you're not going to have a nation.
And of course, the CDC has said young people can get sick with COVID-19 and can pass it. Vice President Biden, I want to talk broadly about strategy, though. You have
I respond to that.
30 seconds, please, and then I have a question.
No, number one, he says that we're learning to live with it. People are learning to die with it. You folks home will have an empty chair at the kitchen table this morning. That man or wife going to bed tonight and reaching over to try to touch
Nixter said, bitch, fuck you. Who are you talking to? Who's Nixter talking to? And then he says, I hope you burn in hell, pussy. Nixter, who are you talking to?
When's the last time? Is it really dangerous?
Who are you fighting with?
Tell the people it's dangerous.
Nixter, who are you arguing with?
And you say, I take no responsibility.
Who is Nick? No, Trump is not winning. You're on 300 seconds timeout, Leezy. That's your fault. I told you to keep that shit shut the fuck down. There's no Trump in here tonight. So anyway, Nixter, who are you arguing with? Nixter, who are you arguing with?
But they didn't keep it from.
Who are you? And it says, and wait, what does he say? He says, and take a vaccine. Nixter, who is this guy arguing with? And he called somebody a pussy. Who the fuck is he talking to? Who is Nixter talking to? Somebody tell me who this guy is arguing with. And then he says, bitch, fuck you. Who are you talking to? I know you. Wait, but who are you talking to? I'm not going to jump to conclusions because I'm not drunk yet. Who are you talking to, Nixter? Who are you talking to?
President Trump.
Look, perhaps just to finish this.
Who's this guy Nixter talking to? Nixter two times. Who the hell are you talking
When I
to?
closed, he said I shouldn't have closed.
Because I know it's not me. I'm just saying, who are you talking to? Oh, shit! He said, you bitch! Oh, okay, cool. Guess what? You're in timeout, stupid. Put him in timeout. Nixter's going to time. He's going into the booty house. 300 seconds. And by the way, since he was such a smart ass, and he's going to say you, and he's talking about me, if he comes out of timeout, put him back in timeout. Oh, you want to be cute? Okay, we can be cute. You want to play games? All right, Nixter. Yeah, guess what? You're in the booty house now. You're in the booty house. I'm the judge up in here tonight. I'm Judge Dredd up in this mother. I'm Judge Dredd up in here. I'm handing out time in the ISO cubes. You ain't coming up in Mega City 1 acting like that. I'm Judge Dredd up in here. I am the law. Now you sit back in timeout and you think about it while you're in the ISO cubes. How about that? How about that? He's up there. He said, you bitch. He called me a bitch. Oh, guess what? Judge Dredd don't play that shit. You made a big mistake, buddy. Guess what? You're going to stay in timeout all night long. You're never getting out of the ISO cubes.
And why they're concerned. Those other concerns are real. That's
you ain't never getting out.
Instead of in a sand trap.
You're up there going to call me a bitch. Oh, okay, cool, good. I'm glad you got that free speech out of your system. You're going to the ISO cubes forever.
For billions of dollars to make sure people
Nixter.
You haven't ruled out more shutdowns.
You ain't never getting out of there. Good for you, smart ass. Good for you.
Need standards.
Nixter.
Standard is if you have a reproduction rate in a community that's above a certain level, everybody says slow up.
You ain't never getting out.
Do not open bars and do not open gymnasiums. Do not open until you get this under control, under more control. But when you do open, give the people the capacity to be able to open and have the capacity to do it safely. For example, schools, they need a lot of money to open. They need to deal with ventilation systems. They need to deal with smaller classes, more teachers, more pods. And he's refused to support that money, or at least up to now.
Let's talk about schools. President Trump,
I think we have to respond, if I might.
Please, and then I have a follow-up.
Thank you, and I appreciate that. Look, all he does is talk about shutdowns, but forget about him. His Democrat governors, Cuomo in New York, you look at what's going on in California, you look at Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Democrats all, they're shut down so tight and they're dying. They're dying.
They're not dying. What are you talking about? Nobody, the people who are dying because of you. What are you talking about? They're dying. They're dying. Those poor people in Pennsylvania. They're dying. What are you talking about? What's this guy talking about? The Pennsylvanians, they're dying. Those little poor people, they're dying. What is this guy talking about? This guy's a clown.
Yesterday, Boston became the latest city to move its public school system entirely online after a coronavirus spike. What is your message to parents who worry that sending their children to school will endanger not only their kids, but also their teachers and families?
I want to open the schools. The transmittal rate to the teachers is very small.
The rate is small from the students, from the teachers and the kids. Are you kidding me? Really?
We can't keep
really?
this country closed. This is a massive country with a massive economy. People are losing their jobs. They're committing suicide. There's depression.
They're committing suicide because you're the president. That's why. They can't deal with it no more.
There's abuse, tremendous abuse. We have to open our country. You know, I've said it often. The cure cannot be worse than the problem itself. And that's what's happening. And he wants to close down. He'll close down the country if one person.
Well, here's a question. Beer theater. Who are you talking about when you call somebody a clown? Who are you? Because I see Beer theater just got put into timeout, but who's he talking about? Because I know he's not talking about me.
You need resources to open. You need to be able to, for example, if you're going to open a business.
Let's see. I can't wait till he's drunk, laugh my ass off. Okay, all right.
You need to have plexiglass dividers so people cannot infect one another. You need to be in a position where you can take testing rapidly and know whether a person is in fact infected. You need to be able to trace.
So far, Biden's doing pretty good. So far, he's doing pretty good. He hasn't passed out and he hasn't ordered a pizza while he's on the stage. He's doing pretty good. I'm saying Biden 2020. I think he could take this all the way. Kamala Harris for president, baby.
So don't worry about it. Come on.
President Trump, let me follow up with you quickly.
By the way, I will say this. If you go and look at what's happened to New York, It's a ghost town.
Martha, you just heard yourself. Listen, Martha, did you know the rules? I don't know if you know the rules, Martha, but nobody is allowed to talk about Trump 2020 here. You're not allowed to say that shit. So, you know what? That was the first time you did it. So what I'm going to do is, okay, you know what? Don't do it anymore. No more. I don't want to see that shit. Anybody who writes Trump 2020 is spamming. So that's automatically 300 seconds in the booty house. That means you're in timeout for 300 seconds. So just don't do it. If you do it, you're going into timeout. You know how they send the little kids and force them to sit in the corner? Well, that's what I'm doing to you. I don't want to see none of that. I'm not having it. You want to do that shit on Facebook and Instagram? Go ahead. You do it here, you're going into timeout. So don't do it. No Trump 2020. I don't want to see that bullshit. Trump's. I need his ass out of there now.
And what we have to do is say, wear these masks, number one. Make sure we get the help that the businesses need, that has money's already been passed to do that. It's been out there since the beginning.
New York is not a ghost town. Stop believing that right-wing talk propagandist nonsense. New York has 9 million something people in it, and it's going to keep having 9 million people in it. The very few people that can't afford to live here, we're going to push them out, and we're going to send them down south, and then we're going to flip these goddamn red states like West Virginia. Pretty soon, we're going to start sending all these people from Brooklyn and the Bronx who ain't doing shit here. We're going to send them to West Virginia, and we're going to flip that state. We're already sending them to North Carolina. We're going to flip North Carolina and make that a blue state. California's flipping Texas, so we're going to flip Texas. And then any other stupid red states like South Dakota, North Dakota, we're going to flip them all. That's what we're going to do. Any New Yorker who can't handle being here, we're sending them down there to you. And we're gonna keep sending all of these retirees down to Florida, and we're gonna flip that state permanently, and we're gonna make that a blue state permanent. We're gonna flip you all. New York, California, Washington, Oregon. That's just the beginning, baby. We're gonna flip them all. Pretty soon, the electoral college won't even matter. And that's just what it is. Challenger said Biden's a bitch. So guess what? And he says Biden's a bitch. I'm sorry. Oh, no, I'm not. So guess what, Challenger? I'm going to show your comment just so everybody sees why you got put in timeout. So you're in 300 seconds of time out. Good for you. 300 seconds. You earned it. Good job.
Nobody knew. Look, nobody knew.
I told you, I'm not playing that game tonight. You want to play games and call Biden names and stuff? Do it on Facebook. Not here. 300 seconds in the booty house. Don't drop the soap.
This is no problem. This is going to go away soon. So he's allowed to make mistakes. He happens to be a good person.
Vice President Biden, your response quickly, and then we're going to move on to the next section.
My response is that think about what the president knew in January and didn't tell the American people. He was told this was a serious virus that spread in the air, and it was much worse than the flu.
Hey, Trump, how do you like having to let other people talk and you can't talk over them? Huh? How do you like that? How do you like it when your mic is shut the goddamn off and you can't say nothing? How do you like that, Trump? How do you like it? Huh? That's what you get. Don't you dare think about interrupting me. Keep your mouth shut. I love it. I love this format. Keep your mouth shut.
And a memo out of that meeting, not from his administration.
Just shut up. Keep your mouth shut. When I'm talking, you're not. Look at him. He's doing dancing. No, be quiet. Be quiet. Shut up. Be quiet. You're interrupting. Be quiet. Cut him off. Cut him off. Cut him off. Cut him off. Cut him off! He's interrupting! Cut him off! Cut him off! Cut his mic! Cut his mic! Cut his mic!
I would blow away every record.
He's up there lying! Biden, you need to tell him, shut up, man! Shut up, man!
Because you're the one that takes the money from Wall Street, not me.
Cut his mic off! Cut his mic off!
We beat Hillary Clinton with the
cut his mic off.
Gentlemen, we're going to move on.
We're moving on. Cut his mic.
All right, we're going to move on to our next section, which is national.
Okay, Robbie P2 Vlogs just said you're ashy. So guess what, stupid? You're going into the booty house until I decide that you're probably never coming out. And then he said, Big Ash series review. I just want everybody to see that so now they know why you're in timeout. And by the way, administrators, moderators, if Robbie P2 Vlogs, if he comes out of timeout, put his ass right back in. Judge Dredd is handing out time in the ISO cubes. You're in the ISO cubes. You're going to be in there for 900 seconds. When he comes out, put him right back in timeout. That's what you get. You're going to be in the booty house all night long. Don't drop the soap. Don't drop the soap. You want to call somebody ashy? Fine. Fine. You make the mistake calling Judge Dredd ashy. He's going to hit you upside the head with the day stick. You know why they call it the day stick? It's not the nightstick, because he uses the day stick to beat the living daylights out of you.
I don't think he's stalking a lot.
Right. Judge Dredd up in here tonight. I'm the judge. I'm the judge. He said use lotion. Hey, guess what, Rob? You're going to the booty house. Put him in timeout. Boom. Timeout, Rob. Pick Rob. You're in the booty house. You're all going to the booty house. You're going to the ISO cubes. You're not getting out. Who's the smart ass now, huh? I am the law.
Well, I will. His buddy.
I am the law.
As a Russian pawn, he's being fed.
You betrayed the law.
That is not true.
And then Baby Gangster said, "You're stupid." Oh, okay, cool. I'm stupid. Oh, guess what? Well, if I'm so stupid, why are you in the booty house? Huh? Huh? Why are you in the booty house? You sitting in there with that other guy that I put in the booty house. Baby Gangster and this guy who just called me stupid. You're both in the booty house. What you got to say now? Huh? You got anything funny to say? Who wants to try games? I'm handing out time like candy tonight. Who wants some?
Why he doesn't do it, but it's worth asking.
You want some?
Why isn't that?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Bad Theater. I'm sorry. One of the moderators thought you were talking about me. My fault. You got to understand, we got crowd control rolling tonight. I'm sorry. I'm handing out time like candy. So Bad Theater wasn't talking about me. So good for him. So you know what? He went in for about 300 seconds. So now you got it. When you type a sentence, be very specific, because otherwise the moderators will get you.
Joe answered. Joe got $3.5 million from Russia, and it came.
Because I'm putting people in the booty house. It's like I'm not playing that game.
Former mayor of Moscow.
Anybody wants some? I'm handing out time tonight.
You got $3.5 million. Your family got.
George Floyd deserved it. Kimbo Slice, guess what? You're in the booty house, stupid. You're in the booty house, stupid.
I don't get money from Russia.
You're going straight in. You're in there with like 5 other people. Good job, idiot. If Kimbo Slice comes out of the booty house, put him right back in.
He said,
and you can keep putting them in until I decide to let them out, and I'm not letting them out. So it's going to be a cold night in the booty house. Don't drop the soap. Keep one eye open when your cellmate is in the booty house with you. You're not getting out.
Between all of what I've done with NATO, I've got the NATO countries to put up an extra 130.
Oh, my Jeep is doing great, Bad Theater. It's doing great. I love it. We love our cars, man. Those things work perfectly.
He was selling pillows and sheets. I sold tank busters to Ukraine. There has been nobody tougher on Russia than
another lie. Up. Looks like I got a drink. It's another lie. Here we go. Bottoms up. Bottoms up. Nobody's tougher on Russia. You're a liar. Liar. Who do you owe money to? You owe $421 million. Bottoms up, everybody.
Ukraine. You handed it to them, but you were getting a lot of money from
Russia. Oh, yeah.
They were paying you a lot of money.
Bottoms up, baby.
They probably still are. But now, with what came out today,
this guy's lying.
It's even worse. All of the emails.
Stop lying.
The horrible emails of the kind of money that you were raking in, you and your family. And Joe, you were vice president when some of this was happening.
Well, we'll see what happens. I really do not want a 3-row. So listen, we'll see what happens. Right now, I'm not even thinking about spending money because of Trump's economy.
Ago, who was essentially supposed to work with you and your family.
Yeah, the Durango has 3 rows. I don't need 3 rows.
Regardless of me,
like my Jeep is big enough. I don't need the Durango space.
Maybe you can do it right now.
Vice President Biden, you may respond. 30 seconds. And then I do want to follow up on the election security.
I have not taken a penny from any foreign source ever in my life. We learned that this president paid 50 times the tax in China as a secret.
Yeah, we found out that Trump is still in China's pocket.
And in fact,
how about that?
About me taking money, I've not taken a single penny from any country whatsoever, ever. Number one. Number two, This is a president I have released.
Oh, Heather just went into timeout. Sorry,
22
Heather.
years. Go
We're
ahead.
not allowing any
22
Trump
years
2020
my
nonsense up in
You
here.
have not
We don't want to
released
hear
a
it.
single
It's
solitary
spam.
unit
It's
in your
considered
country.
spam. I don't
Why
want
are
to see
you
that
unwilling?
Trump 2020
Why
bullshit.
are you unwilling?
If somebody
Because
types Trump
our
2020, you're going straight into the booty house.
Russia's paying
That's
you a lot.
timeout,
China's
300
paying you a
seconds.
lot.
Now
And
you know.
hotels and
Don't
all
let
the
it happen
businesses
to
all
you
around
again.
the
Make
country,
sure you don't do that
all
shit
around
no
the
more.
world. And China's building a new road.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
Golf course you have overseas. So what's going on here? Why don't release your tax return or stop talking about corruption?
President Trump, your response.
First of all, I called my accountants under audit. I'm going to release them as soon as we can.
You're never going to release your tax returns, you liar. Looks like it's time to drink again. Uh-oh, he's still lying. He's up there lying about the tax returns. Still lying. This guy doesn't stop lying. Bottoms up, everybody. Oh, man, I'm going to have alcohol poisoning before tonight's over. This guy keeps lying. You know he's lying. He ain't showing him tax. He's a liar.
Tens of millions of dollars I prepaid.
You didn't oh, my God, he's still lying. That's another one. You didn't prepay, you liar. You ain't paying your taxes. You're a liar and you got caught. Stop lying because you're making me drunk.
They keep talking about $750.
Oh, man.
Which I think is a
This guy's lying.
Let me just tell you.
Everybody knows he's lying. Everybody right now type Trump pay your taxes. Trump pay your taxes. Everybody type that. Trump pay your taxes. Trump pay your taxes. Trump pay your taxes. Pay them taxes. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, and render unto God what is God's. Pay your taxes.
You're the big man, I think. You sense that we have to give 10% to the big man.
We have to give 10% to the big man. Didn't I just say it? Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, and render unto God what is God's. You're not paying your taxes, you liar. I don't even think you pay tithe. I think you're a liar. Lying. He won't show his taxes because he's lying. Cut his mic.
Because I have a lot of people in there, deep down in the IRS, they treat me horribly.
The IRS does not treat. Oh my God, he's a liar. Uh-oh, here we go again. Bottoms up, everybody. Bottoms up. He's lying.
As soon as we're complete,
Stop lying.
I want to release it.
Trump pay your taxes.
Millions and millions of dollars, and it's worse than
Oh
that.
man.
I paid in advance. It's called.
No, he did not. Stop lying. Oh, there we go again. Pay your taxes, Trump, you liar. Pay your taxes.
Questions that have been raised to give you both a chance to
Some point.
talk about this more broadly.
Oh man.
Quickly, and then I'll get to
This guy's lying.
Why did he's been saying this for 4 years? Show us.
My kidney's gonna be fucked up by the end of this political season. You're right. You're absolutely right, man. This guy's gonna make me knock back all this wine and liquor. Oh my God, this guy's lying.
Or you're paying taxes that are so low. When last time he said what he paid, he said, I only pay that little because I'm smart.
That's right. You remember that. I remember that. Biden's right. See, Biden's memory is just fine. Biden remembers all the times this guy is lying to the press and to the live television audience. He's a liar.
For 3 years. It started before I even got.
You're lying. Oh my God. Lies. Lies. Here we go. Bottoms up. Bottoms up. If you're drinking with me, it's time to hit another one. See, I had to bring this shot glass because, you know, I knew otherwise I'd knock back so much of this shit I'd be dead by now. Here we go. Bottoms up, everybody. Another lie.
Including my tax returns. And they found absolutely no collusion and
Lies.
48 million. I guarantee you.
48 million. You're lying. Stop lying.
Because the kind of things that you've done and the kind of monies that your family is
The kind of monies? What are you talking about?
Millions of dollars. Your other brother made a fortune, and it's all through you, Joe. And they say you get some of it, and you do live very well. You have houses all over the place. You live very well.
All right, gentlemen.
He's laughing about the fact he's got houses everywhere.
Vice President Biden, there have been questions about the work your son has done in China and for a Ukrainian energy company when you were vice president. In retrospect.
Okay, so now we're listening to Biden answer about his son in Ukraine. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Nothing was unethical. Here's what the deal. With regard to Ukraine, we had this whole question about whether or not, because he was
Look
on
at Trump's
board,
face. Look at his face. You know he wants to explode.
a company, that somehow I had done something wrong. Yet every single solitary person, when he was going through his impeachment, testifying under oath who worked for him, said, I did my job impeccably. I carried out U.S. policy. Not one single solitary thing was out of line. Not a single thing. Number one. Number two, The guy who got in trouble in Ukraine was this guy trying to bribe the Ukrainian government to say something negative about
Yup, that's right. That's absolutely right. Good job, Biden. Good job. Okay, Heather said Biden sucks, so she's going right back into timeout. Sorry, Heather.
What are you talking
You should have
about?
kept your goddamn mouth shut. You're going right back into timeout, Heather. Vote Trump 20. Yeah, okay, sure. Put user in timeout. Sorry, goodbye. Let's see. Holloway Inn already handled this person, Brett Johns. Brett Johns just told me to go back to Africa. Brett Johns, you see that shit? Brett Johns said, hey, Big Truck, go back to Africa. Let me tell you something, you little boogaloo boy bitch. I'm not going nowhere, and you can't make me do shit because you're less than a man. And if you were to come here and try to pack my bags and move me out, I would show you just how less than a man you are. And that's a direct threat to you, because now I'm drunk, and now I'm letting you have it. You are not ever coming out of time out. You are now, again, in timeout. Thank you, Judge Dredd. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of the court. You're nothing but one of them boogaloo Proud Boy bitches, and you're nothing to me but a moving target. That's all you are. Nothing more. Just let you know that. Go back to Africa? Well, I'll tell you where to go. Go back out of timeout, because you're not getting out of timeout, ever. Ha! You are never getting out of timeout. Little boy, you're going to stay in the corner forever. Loser. So if you see him get out of timeout, put him right back in. That's what you get. And then he called me an ashy loser. Well, good for you, stupid.
Where he's vice president and he does business.
Good for you. You're in timeout forever, moron.
That was before. So I closed it before
I told you not to mess with me when I'm drunk, stupid.
Let alone became president.
You're in timeout forever. And God help you never let me see you in real life. God help you. Try that shit in real life. Try to tell me that nonsense in real life. You can talk to my Desert Eagle.
Thank you. We do need to move on. I do want to ask you, Vice President Biden, about China. Let's talk about China more.
Challenger 14 got your punk ass again. Hey, time out. Hey, Challenger 14 got timed out again. Ha ha ha. Loser. That's what you get.
Would you make China?
Better keep your mouth shut.
What would that look like?
What I'd make China do is play by the international rules.
Everybody, make sure you hit that like button.
He has caused the
Make sure you hit that like button. It's going to be a long night.
With China, up, not down. We are making sure that.
Hey, Natural Diesel, you just earned yourself some time out, stupid.
All your intellectual property, you have to have a partner in China. It's 51%. We would not do that at all. Number one. Number two,
You think you can come in here and troll me? You're wrong.
Internationally.
You're wrong.
When I met with Xi, and when I was still vice president, he said we're setting up air identification zones in the South China Sea. You can't fly through them. I said, we're going to fly through them. We just flew B-52, B-1 bombers through it. We're not going to pay attention. They have to play by the rules.
Somebody says, what drink got me lit? Well, just to let you know what we're drinking tonight, we're drinking Rose, what is this? Rosini, strawberry, raspberry, secco. And then on top of that, I'm almost finished with this can right here of coconut mango Rita.
We're 25%.
Right there.
25%.
And I also have some pure rum, Malibu coconut rum. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm not having it tonight. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Anybody want to troll me? You're going to find yourself sitting alone in the booty house. Alone. Solitary confinement.
All right, and let's talk about North Korea.
Let me know. I have to respond to that.
Okay, very quickly, and then we're going to move on to North Korea.
Uh-oh.
From China to after spending 10 minutes in office and being in Air Force 2, number one. Number two, there's a very strong email talking about your family wanting to make $10 million a year for introductions.
President Trump, on China policy, though, what specifically are you going to do? What specifically are you going to do to make China pay? You said you're going
First
to
of
make them
all,
pay.
China is paying. They're paying billions and billions of dollars. I just gave $28 billion.
New sanctions?
I just gave $28 billion to our farmers.
Taxpayers' money.
China.
Good job, Biden. You got him. Taxpayers' money. Taxpayers' money. Good job, Biden. Thank you for cutting them out. He shut him the fuck up. Good job, Biden. Shut. Nice hit. That was a nice punch right there. Punched him right in the stomach. Shut him the fuck right up. He's like, yeah, I gave all this money to farmers. Yeah, you gave them taxpayer money, i.e. welfare checks. Good job, Biden. Good job. That was a nice punch right in the mouth. Good job.
Okay.
Nice
President
punch.
Biden, your response, please.
Good job. That was a nice punch, Biden.
There's a reason why he's bringing up all this malarkey. There's a reason.
He called him
I don't
malarkey.
want to talk about
He said, stop throwing all this
It's not about
malarkey.
his family and my family. It's about your family.
Cut out the malarkey. You can tell Biden's Catholic.
If you're making less than, if you're a middle class family, you're getting hurt badly right now. You're sitting at the kitchen table this morning deciding, well, we can't get new tires.
I'm starting to sweat because of this alcohol, man. I'm sitting here sweating now.
Who's going to tell her she
Yo,
can't go back
I'm starting to sweat. All this alcohol in my stomach is making me start to sweat.
Middle class families like I grew up in Scranton and Claymont, they're in trouble. We should be talking about your families, but that's the last thing he wants to talk about.
I want to talk about North Korea. I do want to turn to 10 seconds.
Cut him off!
10 seconds.
Cut him off!
Let's get off this China thing. And then he looks, the family around the table, everything. Just a typical politician when I see that.
Let's talk
I'm
about
not a
North
typical
Korea.
politician.
Okay.
Yeah. You've told us that bullshit all the time. I'm not a typical politician. I'm not a typical politician. And then you're writing out welfare checks.
President Trump, you've met with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un 3 times. You've talked about your beautiful letters with him. You've touted the fact that there hasn't been a war or a long-range missile test. And yet North Korea recently rolled out its biggest ever intercontinental ballistic missile and continues to develop its nuclear arsenal. Do you see that as a betrayal of the relationship you forged? Just 30 seconds here because we need to get on to the next one.
So when I met with Barack Obama, we sat in the White House right at the beginning, had a great conversation. It was supposed to be 15 minutes and it was well over an hour. He said the biggest problem we have with North Korea. He indicated we will be in a war with North Korea. Guess what? It would be a nuclear war. And he does have plenty of nuclear capability. In the meantime, I have a very good relationship with him.
Heather went right back into timeout because she's still trying to spam me with that 2020 Trump bullshit. Guess what, Heather? You're right back in timeout. Nobody saw your message. You can give up now. Just give up. Just stop playing games because you can't win. You can't win. I'm Judge Dredd. You can't win. Just stop. If you want to spam me, go somewhere else. Go to Facebook. I don't give a shit.
Millions
You
and
can't
millions,
beat me.
32 million people, and so millions of people would be dead right now.
President
We
Trump,
don't have
that's
a war.
30 seconds.
And you got to remember, hey, all these Trump spammers in here, my moderators are itching to put you in timeout. Don't do it to yourself. Just stop. You put yourself in timeout, not us. If you type that bullshit, you're going in timeout. That's what you get. Do it on Facebook, do it on Instagram, not here. Not here. This is a Biden 2020 room. Kamala Harris 2020. This is not no Trump 2020. I'm not tolerating it. And I'm drunk, so you know I'm not tolerating it.
Is a problem. And we're going to continue to do it so we can control them. We're going to make sure we can control them and make sure they cannot hurt us. And so if you want to do something about it, step up and help. If not, it's going to continue. What has he done? He's legitimized North Korea. He's talked about his good buddy who's a thug, and he talks about how we're better off. And they have much more capable missiles, able to reach U.S. territory much more easily than ever did before.
Let me follow up with you, Vice President Biden. You said
Natural diesel. I like Biden simply because he's not Trump, and also because Biden's not going to be president long. It's going to be Kamala Harris who's going to be president. I can't explain it to you any better than that. And that's all the explanation you're going to be able to get tonight, because right now I've had a lot of alcohol.
American families.
They tried
Very
to
quickly,
meet with
10
him.
seconds,
They
President.
tried to meet with him. He wouldn't do it. He didn't like Obama. He didn't like him. He wouldn't do it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, Challenger 14, you might as well stop. You can't
It's
win.
okay.
You can't win. You're in a situation where you can't win.
We have a good relationship. You know, people don't understand. Having a good
President
relationship
Trump,
with
we have to
leaders
move
of other
on. We
countries
have a
is a
lot
good
of we
thing.
have a lot of questions to get
Yes,
to.
that's
Your
right.
response.
And we had a good relationship with Hitler before he, in fact, invaded Europe, the rest of Europe. Come on. The reason he would not meet with President Obama is because President Obama said, we're going to talk about denuclearization. We're not going to legitimize you. We're going to continue to put stronger and stronger sanctions on you. That's why he wouldn't meet with us.
All right,
And it
let's
didn't
move
happen.
on. Let's move
Excuse
on
me.
to talk
He
about
left
American
me a
families.
mess, Kristen.
President Trump, okay, we do
They
need to move
left
on.
me a mess. North Korea was a mess.
We
And
need
in
to
fact, if
move
you
on so that
remember
we
the
can get
first
to
2
all
or
of
3
our
months,
questions tonight.
there was a very dangerous period in my first 3 months before we sort of worked things out a little bit.
Okay.
There was a they left us a mess. And Obama would be, I think, the first to say it was the single biggest problem he thought that our country
Blah,
Okay,
blah,
let's move on to
blah.
American families and the economy. One of the issues that's most important to them is healthcare, as you both know. Today, there was a key vote on a new Supreme Court Justice, Amy Coney Barrett, and healthcare is at the center of her confirmation fight. Over 20 million Americans get their health insurance through the Affordable Care Act. It's headed to the Supreme Court, and your administration, Mr. President, is advocating for the court to overturn it. If the Supreme Court does overturn that law, those 20 million Americans could lose their health insurance almost overnight.
The
So what would you
392.
do if
I done
those people
told
had
you
their
you're
health
spamming.
insurance
Stop
taken away with
spamming,
too many
otherwise